Hello and welcome to my channel. It is Jasmine. It has been a good amount of time since I've been on here, but anyway, we are going to film a video on my reading journal because I decided that I wanted to make a reading journal this year and actually document it. So I did try to attempt to do one last year with this one here. This was an Archer and Olive A5 from a subscription box that she had. This one is an A5. No, this is a B5. And I think I feel like this was one of the mystery books that I had got that I've tried to use in the past but didn't. And then I decided to pick it up for the reading journal because the original one that I wanted to use was the pink storybook with the holographic and the gilded edges. It was really cute. But because I was thinking too much about it, I wanted that notebook to be like extra perfect, that type of stuff. And I just was afraid to use it. So I decided to go with this one instead because I wanted it to be super perfect. And then I feel like this one is now super perfect. But anyway, at some point I am going to attempt to do like a flip through of this one when I complete it. I'm just not quite completed with it yet. So, but yeah, we'll do that one too. Maybe later on in the year. But anyway, I used to make planning videos regularly. It has been some years since I have done that, and I'm trying to get back into filming videos regularly. But you know, we're going to start off with this one right here just because this is what I have been working on for at least the past probably for a month. And then you know, when I finally got done with it, I was trying to decide, do I want to film it or not or whatever, and my husband was encouraging me to do so. So here we go. All right, so again, this is a B5 Archer and Olive. It is not available anymore. I don't even think this is one that they have brought back. This is an older book, but again, I think I got it in like a mystery bundle type thing where it came with 2 or 3 different notebooks for a discounted price or whatever. But anyway, I attempted to start using it or I was trying to decide how I wanted to use it at some point. I want to say this is probably back in 2020, either 22 or 23 when I was trying to use this. It's been a little minute. I have no idea, to be honest with you. So yeah, but anyway, we have those pages that are just pages that I didn't use and was playing with, and so there's that. So but here we go, we're getting into it. So all of my items are from Simply Gilded, Liveloveposh. I'm not really sure where this quote came from. I mean, yeah, this little quote right here. Stencils, stickers, the alphabet stickers are from Happy Planner. Paperdollzco, I think that's the only one that I used here. And then like the butterflies and stuff like that came from Wrong. So I think that's it. I think that was it. If it wasn't, oh well. But anyway, I wanted to do like a little Dutch door type window moment or whatever that opens up on both sides. The theme is these colors in butterflies. I really love butterflies, clearly. And then I don't even know if you can actually see that. You can. Okay. So anyway, we have where it says reading journal. And then we get into our reading goals. So my goals are be consistent in the reading journal because I do want to document the number of books that I read. In 2023, I read 8 books. In 24, I read 38 books. My new goal is 40 books. So that's what we're aiming for. So then we have post some book related content. Here we go. This is book related content 1. And then I wanted to read some Christian related books. So we're going to see about that. And then I want to complete 3 series. Fortunately, majority of the books that I have read are part of a series, and I have started many series, and you will be able to see that here in a little bit. So here's my reading tracker. So every time I read a book, I will mark it off. I should have went with with 4 colors instead of 3 because I hate the fact that these are together. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with that, but I hate the fact that there's 2 colors stacked on top of each other. It is driving me crazy actually, but you know, it is what it is. We'll get through it. So, oh, and Sweetbeanplans. I don't know if I said that. That is where these stickers are from. That washi tape, which has become my new favorite. You will see that plenty. This one also, and I just got the blue one because she released the blue one like this. Absolutely love it. So then here is my reading log. The way that I wanted this to be set up, I wanted it to flow. I wanted to check in with my goals first, the number of books, what books I'm reading. So each time I finish a book, I'll come in here and I'll write it down. Title, author, type, which is Kindle Unlimited or physical, when I started and when I finished. Because that's the type of stuff that I will track in my phone when this is not near me. And I just put it in like a little notes. Then we have our bookshelf, and this is all of the books that I've read this year, just in a cute little book format. And it spans over 3 pages. The Simply Gilded washi, the Sweetbeanplans. So I just thought this was so cute. I love it. I absolutely love it. This little thing right here is beautiful. So then we have our books read, which this is again is just a repeat of all of these pages in pictures. Just because I like to see it visually, I want to see what it looks like. I want to see the book cover. So I just really enjoy this. So previously, like I said, in this journal here, I tried to do something like that, but not really. So I really just took all of the pictures. So I have these here where I printed them from like CVS and Walmart. And actually, I think I'm gonna end up not even using these. So I just wasted. Luckily, I didn't spend a lot of money on that because I got it always on a discount. But this layout, I just really didn't like it like that because I put all of the books down and then try to do like a little star rating for it. But that's not how I want this one to look. I want it to be the books that I read, not the books that I want to read. So does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So this is just how I set it up before, and I don't like that. So yeah, so this is how it will be, and this is also over a couple of pages, well, 3 pages. And then here we have our monthly stats. So I kind of sort of have 2 types of 2 of these in different formats. I should have just put them both together now that I'm thinking about it, but I didn't. But anyway, this is monthly stats. So this is the month, the books, the pages, the type, Kindle Unlimited or physical, because those are the 2 that I usually read. And then we have days read and bought. Now I will on my phone, Kindle Unlimited, listen to Siri's monotone voice, and I actually don't mind it. At first I did, but now I don't. But that's only like when I want to continue with the book and I'm like in the car by myself, which is not very often, but it happens sometimes. So at that point I will listen to it while I'm in the car so that way I can continue the book. So yeah, that's how I'm doing this. And then we have our best books of 2025. So all of the books that I really liked for the month, well, my most favorite book of the month will go into these. And then I did pink outline here, and then I just was trying to decide what I wanted to do. And I think I will keep the background there. So the picture will go there. And then this is the only page that I have issues with. I don't really like the way that I did it because it's not uniform. And I think that's the biggest thing. If I would have boxed these off and put them in like a box, I think I would like it better. I think I probably still could go in and do it, but I don't think it would be as good as you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think it would look as good as it could if I would have done that initially. So I will be changing this next time just because I don't really like it like that. Then we have our days read. So every day that I read, we'll put it here. I'm actually doing pretty good. I don't count the time that I read, but definitely if I read throughout the day. So, you know, I don't really count like how much time I spent reading. So, but I do the day. Because sometimes I'm tired and then I'll start reading and fall asleep. So if you are having trouble sleeping, I suggest you pick up a book because you will fall asleep fast. Then we have our book bucket list, which is something different. I've never really done a book bucket list or a book bingo or anything like this. The book bucket list intrigued me more, so I decided to do that because I wanted to focus on the books that I have on my shelf. So that way I can read those more because I do have quite a few books on my shelf. And so that is why I decided to do this. Like oldest book on your TBR, which I really can't decide which one that would be. But I have some books that I know for a fact that I bought first. You know what I'm saying? Purple cover, blue cover, forbidden romance. I do like dark romance books. So of course, that'll be there. Last book in the series. Boy, I tell you, that one right there, that'll get you every time. And then start and finish a series. So I did start one and I'm almost done. So we will see about that one. So then here is our A to Z challenge. The only letter that is not listed here is Z. And that was just because I ran out of room, really. So there's 25 books on here, and then, well, 25 spaces and 26 letters in the alphabet. So we will see about this one too. So if we do get a Z, then I will just add like a little box, and that way we could put it in there. Then we have Reading the Rainbow. And luckily I remembered that I had a rainbow bookshelf washi from Simply Gilded, and I decided to use that. I probably should have used it at the top and the bottom, but I kind of like these colors together just because it is like the rainbow, so you know, a little bit different or whatever. And so I decided to do that. And then I haven't added any books here yet just because I'm so like indecisive when it comes to like what books I want to add. I don't know. That's why I haven't added any yet. So I've already read some, so it's like, why not go ahead and put some down? So I definitely have, I have W, H, T, M, H, F, S, and these are all different colors. So like Twisted Games is brown. I have several different ones that I could already put on here. Mercy was green, I think. So I definitely have some that I could put here and here, but I just haven't yet. All right, so the next page is book clubs. So we have over here is a, this one is my work book club, or like work book club. We'll just quote it like that. Just because we were trying to do it, but then some of the girls was complaining about the books and they wasn't sure if they wanted to read the books. But then when we asked for suggestions about the book, they didn't say anything. So it was like, if you don't like the type of books that we're trying to read, then you can suggest books. So that way we can look into it and see if we want to read those types of books. Like for the month of February, we 100% was like, we wanted a spicy romance type book. That is what we wanted. I mean, this one's not really romance, but it turns into it. But nobody suggested anything. So we was like, this is what we're rolling with. If you don't like it, oh well, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't, if you're not going to suggest anything, then I can't do anything about that because you're not helping the decision-making process. So I will make the decision for you, or we will make the decision for you, me and this other girl. And so that is what took place. So we have about 4 people that are in it, that have joined, that are reading the books with us. And then we do have a book from March. And then this one is from an Instagram website. I think it's Midwest Book Club, something like that. I have no idea, to be honest with you. But I had just decided that I wanted to follow along with what she had going on, or what that group of ladies had going on. Not to a T, because the book that they suggested here was The Women, and I did not have that book on hand. So I looked up a Kristen Hanna book that was offered on Kindle Unlimited, and this was the book that I had chosen. I actually really loved it. It was actually a really good book. And then the one for March is also a book that I do not have on hand, but I also have another book by that same author that I am going to read and put here. So it is not verbatim, but it is a guide that I'm using. Then over here, we have our 25 books in 2025. Again, have never done something like this. But I'm hoping that I will be able to color in majority of these. And most of these are on Kindle Unlimited. So if I do not purchase the book, I still have access to that particular book because it is offered on Kindle Unlimited. Majority of these are books that are on my shelf. So that way I have those in physical copies. So, but I just thought this was so cute. And I just cut, I had saw all of my inspiration for my reading journal came from booktubers on YouTube. So anything that you see on here that probably looks like yours, it probably is yours. I don't know your name. I can't remember because I looked at so many different ones, and I looked at big YouTubers, little YouTubers, or booktubers. And so I just decided to kind of take some of the things that I had saw and create my own. And so this is what I came up with, my little journal that is my little style. So, but I really do like this. I think that it is super cute. Okay. And then here is my series tracker. Again, I have started many series that I really want to finish majority of these this year. So the Infatuated Fae is actually one that I inadvertently started and didn't mean to. I started the first book, which was How Does It Feel? Wait a minute. Is that what it is? Yes. How Does It Feel? I started that book back in November and I DNF'd it. Well, what they call a soft DNF. I just put it down just because I couldn't focus. And I didn't finish any books in the month of November. So that was not the only one that I had started and didn't finish. So, but we have that one there that I didn't mean to, but we did finish it already. Not the series, but the first book. And then we have just these other ones that I do really want to get to and really try to focus on without starting too many more series. But there are so many books that I really want to get to. So we're gonna do our best, you know what I'm saying? And then these are all the books that I did in 2024. These are all the ones that I read in 2024. They do have different types of mediums. If you can see, like the shininess of some of them, and then some of them aren't shiny. That's because some of them are I use paper. Like these down here, these are all paper where I just printed it off on the computer. And I actually like this style better. That's why I said I'm not going to end up using these. Just because I like the non-shiny one. And, you know, not bad. But 38 books, I'm here for it, okay? I think I did a fantastic job with reading that many books. Even when I didn't complete any books in the month of November. Still 38 books is really good. These are the books that I've already bought. So, as you can see, I definitely like to buy books. And then sometimes I will see, okay, so like Pucked. And Pucked is by Helena Huntington, which is a book that I've never really heard of like that. And I think they redid the, I don't know if she was like picked up by a publisher or what happened, but her books were in Walmart and I just thought they were super cute. And I was just like, I really want those. And then the Foxglove King, I had that in paperback. They had the Hemlock Queen in hardback, but then they came out with it in paperback and I found it and I decided to get it. And then there were so many people talking about Paisley Hope. And I was so invested. I was like, I really like the way that sounds. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get it. Desperate Measures is something that I haven't even read all of Katie Roberts' work. But that book was about, it is like a play off of Aladdin. And I just decided like I really, you know, I just really want that book. It was, the cover was cute. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. But I need to slow down. That's what I need to do. So, and then I also have an issue with this one right here by Distance by Luna Mason. I already have all of those books, but I guess she was picked up by a publisher, and her the cover changed, and it was way more cuter than the ones that I already have. So what I'll end up doing is probably selling those books or taking them to like a used bookstore or something like that, getting some credit where I can like purchase new books, you know what I'm saying? So we'll probably do that. But anyway, we have this. So this is all the space that I have, and I'm trying to fill this up pretty fast. And once this space is filled up, whether it's the end of the year or not, I can't buy anymore. And I think this has 60 on it, which is still a lot. These are all the books that are on my shelf already. And actually, that might be a lie. Yes. So some of these books are already on here. Some of them are not, and they're not going to be able to fit. And I probably should not have repeated some of these, but because they were already on the shelf, I did end up adding them. Dang it. I thought I didn't, and I shouldn't have, because as I read them, I wanted to be able to fill them out over here. And I guess I still will be able to, but it is what it is. That way I can at least see the books, how many books I bought in this year that I did read. I guess that'll work. That'll make sense. I just, we'll just do it like that. So these are all the books that I have read. Anything that is colored in, I have already read. So this shelf over here is looking nice. Okay. It's looking pretty. Okay. So those are all the books that I have read already. Not enough, but we're doing good. All right, so this is the other spread that I told you that was very similar to, where did it go? Oh, this one right here. So these are the monthly stats, and then these are read versus buy. So I guess, it's still similar though. So anyway, we have the month here. We have how many books we read, how many books we bought, and how many books we got rid of. So in the month of January and February, I didn't get rid of any books. And then total 285. And I think that may include some new books that I purchased this year. I may recount them, change this number just so that way it'll be the books that are not the ones that I bought this year, because I've already documented all the ones that I did buy, so that way I can kind of separate those and then recount. I might do that. So, but anyway, I wanted to make sure that I had this, that way I can kind of see. And I don't remember who this came from, but this was I did take this from somebody. I had her name written down and I cannot find the piece of paper. I have no idea where it is. And then this over here is Stars and Spice. I thought that was so cute. It's play on Stars and Stripes. But anyway, we have Stars and Spice. And so for my spice, I had to use hearts because that's what I had. I had like this little stencil right here. It doesn't have chili peppers on it, but it definitely has a heart on it. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll just use that because I definitely can't draw. So we just used the little heart, if you can see that. Anyway, I decided to use that. And then it just has like a little description of, how I felt about the book. So we have terrible, but managed to finish it. Got through it for 2 stars. 3 stars is good, but forgettable. 4 stars, it was good. I enjoyed it. And 5 stars, loved it. Amazing. And then for Spice, we have no scenes, closed door. We have scenes with little to no detail. We have some scenes with detail as a 3 star. 3 hearts. And then we have lots of scenes, lots of details for 4. And then getting right to it for 5. So there are quite a few books that are a 5 spice for me. So that is it. And then I plan on going ahead. So yes, I haven't even done like January or February or anything like that, but I have been writing down like my little thoughts on a different piece of paper that I plan on adding in here, but I just haven't like quite decided how I want to proceed yet. I kind of feel like I want to leave like 2 pages and then start, you know, right here, and then we'll continue there. And I'm not really sure. Hopefully I have enough space. I just haven't decided how I want to proceed from here. So, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, I just thought it was so cute and I just absolutely love it. This year is like, it's so cute and I just love it. And I'm hoping that I can continue with it. And then at the end of the year, we can go through it. I'm so excited. I love it so much. So anyway, if you enjoyed the content that I have provided today, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. Go ahead and hit that like button so that way it'll get out to other people so they can see it. And I will see you in the next video.